Hello guys, on this video I'm going to show you how to create the service bus or queue using the Azure CLI. I'm gonna go through sending and receiving message bus using the .NET library. Cool, let's jump into it. Without further ado, I have to create, the normal stuff, go to the console. Then what I need to do is run this amazing command that says az group create. I'm gonna emphasize this, create a namespace from for what do you call it, a resource group for me. So the name of this I would call it uh service let me say bus as RG, right? Then location, I'm gonna use my fave because of the reasons that I mentioned before. Cool, the group has been created. Now I'm gonna create AZ service bus namespace create. AZ service bus namespace create. That's what you use to create a service bus namespace. Then cool. After doing that, I need to specify the resource group, and I called it bus RG, right? Then under bus RG, I need to specify the name of the namespace. I'm gonna call it something cool and s something cool namespace. Then location, like we used to do, I'm gonna use West Europe. Let me know if you don't like this and you want me to change it. Cool, there's a typo on my resource group name. I don't like that. Resource provider service bus used by this operation is not registered. We're registering for you. Okay. Cool. It's doing some amazing things for me in the background, and I'm happy with that. And I need to create a console app. Remember what I used previously? Why did I create those projects? The, mm, I don't remember. Oh, okay. My folder. Cool. Cool. While we were waiting for that awesome part, I'm gonna go through this particular code base and try create a console application essentially. Well, what I'm doing here is on my folder structure, what I need to do is I need to open my CMD, and I'm gonna say code. That is fun. Code here. That basically creates opens Visual Studio on that folder. Then this is almost creating open a new terminal in Visual Studio Code and run this command.net new console. So this is scaffolding a new console application. Then after that is done, I probably need to really into my cool. Let me just sorry guys, let me just do quick cleanup. Let me just make that and I'll call this my dev bus. Bus. Then I'm gonna cd into serve bus. Then after that, I'll run that .NET new console thing that was recommended. In there, if you look at this, it has created the service bus project there, CS project. So what I'm gonna do there is I'm gonna do a net add package Azure dot messaging dot service, right? That's the package that I'm getting from Microsoft. So it's called Azure Messaging by Service. So I'm technically gonna get this from the package provider being NuGet. Look at that, downloading from NuGet and a bunch of other dependencies. Cool. Once I've done that, I don't like doing a lot of things without running this command .NET build. With my project, actually you can see there's a bin folder there. So now this is currently on my lovely what you call Windows .NET 6, but I don't like that much. Well, let me not say I don't like that much, but I prefer using the old way because people don't normally update their code base that frequent. Right? So namespace and plus to the everything here. Okay, let's do that. Let's do that. Storage account. Remove that. Cool. I'm assuming if I run .NET build at this stage, it won't have any problems. And I'm gonna add my two lovely imports. So .NET thread that's not necessary. But service bus there, that's the one that I'm interested in. .NET build looks like everything is there. Cool. Then I need to have some sort of variables here. I need to have my connection string. I'll just populate it now. Then here, there's a service bus topic that I need to put there. Okay. Start knowing how to do that. Then it's okay. You can here. I'm just copying code from that. So that is giving me service bus client, service bus sender, a number of messages, the queue.net, build, save first, .NET build. Cool. Now all of a sudden have warnings. Cool. I had a code formatter there. While doing that, I just wanted to make sure that things are going as and when expected. Yeah, so that is taking forever. And doing that, I'm gonna copy a bunch of code down. Please bear with me. Cool. On my main, I have a bunch of code that I just pasted in here. I'll just go through the code with you guys now. Cool. So if you look at this code, it's using a service bus client, more like remember how we using blob clients and all that. So that is getting a storage service bus client using a connection string, which I'll specify here once our storage what you call service bus is created. Then sender. Did I actually do that? Specifying. Okay. Okay, cool. I'll get there when I get there. So using that's the client. Using the client, we get the sender. So the sender is based on client.create sender. That's the name. And after that, we are using a service bus message. What do you call service bus message batch. So that's the match batch, which it gets created from the sender. Then match batch, it basically adds a couple of messages, and uh, if what do you call it? The try fails, essentially it will throw an exception. And after that, it has a try catch. In the try catch, we have the sender sending the batch of messages. And after that, it discloses both the client and the sender. Then does some console writes for us. Cool. I'm just waiting for this thing to complete. If it could waste out, service bus, service bus namespace, there it is. Cool. Okay, so it's still deploying essentially. Right. It's taking its precious time. Okay, cool. That's the code. Okay. Cool. This is taking forever and I'm not liking it. Not a single bit. Cool. While you're waiting for that, let's see .NET build. Oh, await can only be used in assign. So the main is not assign, which is not an issue. I can make that an assign. No need to specify that task, and let's see what we learn about. Well, two warnings. Not much code, but already we have warnings. Another bug fault, another fault. No, come on. Okay, let's see notification. Registration succeeded. Okay. Create or update namespace failed. Oh, looks like there's something wrong with my subscription. Nah. Let's see. Alright. Okay, this accepted. Things are not going well. Earlier, but I think I got to the point. This is the case. This is what you need. I think here it's just failing because of that free subscription that I'm using to record these videos, which is a bugger. I didn't test this before. I go through these activities with you guys sometimes. Sometimes I use other advanced what do you call subscriptions that do not have this kind of limitations. Ah, it's a bugger. But anyways, let's go through this together in a bit. So this is the code that I just copied. After that you saw what I said. There's three messages that this thing is sending: message one, message two, message three. So it's gonna be what? Yeah, message one, two, and three. And after doing that, you then send that to the topic with that try catch. Once you do that, you go back to your portal, you try look at your service bus. So I'm assuming you'll just click on the service bus, and after clicking service bus, it will show you what you call queues. On queues, there's queues topics there. When you click on queues, it will then give you that storage queue, and you can see the messages in the queue essentially. Cool. That's that. Then here there's two messages there. That is writing. This is getting messages from the service bus. When the service bus there's messages posted, you get them using this handle function, and then there's a handle error function. Those functions, I presume it's being called somewhere here. I can see. Yeah. But you use the same thing. But here, instead of doing that, you see creating a client with the same connection string. But now, instead of sender, you are using a processor. So you say client.create processor, you give it the queue name. Then that's the method that you delegate to say how to handle the messages. This is a delegate function to that. Then this is also a delegate to that handle error. That's how those two functions are used. Then there's a start processing async. So as and when messages come in, it will process it. And then here because linearly they just say, okay, cool. After doing that, stop processing, async, then dispose. Cool. So this is typically the output that we were hoping for. And this is the command that I'm going to run now. Thank you very much, guys. This was a bugger. But yeah, next time. Cool, cool.